Rodney Strong is about family ownership, growing the best wines within Sonoma County from the likes of Alexander Valley, Russian River Valley, and the Chalk Hill AVA, both reds and whites, Chardonnay, Cabernet, Pinot Noir, and other Bordeaux blends. The benefit of working with Garde was their ability to allow us to customize the tanks as perfectly as possible. Their team of engineers was able to take all the specifications, not just the tank size and height to width ratios, but the aisle spacing, the distance between tanks, row spacings for catwalks, and all of those details, and come up with a design scheme that fit our needs perfectly. So the general benefit from these tanks is the fact that we have a larger surface area for contact between the juice and the skins. And what that allows us to do is have a more rounded tannin juice extraction, so we get softer, more complete wines in the bottle. So the main benefit for the workers is the cleanability of the tanks. There's a special mechanical polish to the interior of the tanks which reduces the wash times for them. So it saves a lot of time and a lot of physical labor getting the tanks clean, which the workers appreciate greatly. So the key benefit for energy conservation with these Garde tanks is just the sheer fact that we can fit more tanks in the same size space. That allows us to use a similar size refrigeration package but produce more wine. From a construction perspective, the Garde tanks allowed us to spread the fixed cost of construction over a larger volume. So the floor costs, the catwalks, the plumbing, electrical, we were able to expand that over more gallons, which at the end of the day reduced the overall construction costs on a per gallon basis. One of the concerns we had when designing this cellar was the seismic resistance of it. So we installed a series of earthquake-resistant components to the tanks. We designed these collars that go on the feet of the tank, which will allow the tank to dance around within the same footprint without shearing, as well as flexible glycol lines, so if something happens, the lines don't break. 2014 vintage was a great vintage. The tanks were designed for maximum flexibility, and the tanks worked perfectly whether it was 6 tons or 22 tons, whatever we chose to put in the tanks. Garde is a company willing to take information that we as winemakers and as clients provide them and then take it to the next level. From the amount of jackets, which originally started at 3 and then went up to 6, to the overall dimensions of the tanks, which originally started as perfectly square, to then changing based off the specifications that we gave them. Everything from types of valves to use, placement of doors, you name it, they were willing to accommodate our goals and then take that and apply it to the next step.